Today, I'm going to tell you about my secret on how I create one YouTube video every day. Obviously, creating content is really hard because there are three aspects of it which are really complicated. The first one is about generating ideas. You need an excellent idea in order to make content on YouTube because it's long form, so you can't make bad content. Secondly, it's about filming the content, just like I'm doing it in front of you. And thirdly, you've got content editing. So these are the three components. Now, there's one component which is filming. This is something this can't be automated. But when it comes to content editing and content copywriting, this is something that we can automate to a certain degree. And I want to tell you my playbook on exactly how I do it and how I'm able to create content every day in 30 minutes. All of this is done in 30 minutes. So I'm going to show you this whole automation and you're going to like it a lot. So yeah, now I'm going to share my screen. Perfect. So I hope you can see my screen. So this is one website that we have created with Voho. This was also created really fast, all using AI properly. So that was super easy. And here I'm going to go and I'm going to write an idea. So this is where if I have an idea, I'm going to go and I'm going to put it there. Something in my mind, hey, today we want to talk about N8N because that is one of the best workflow automation platform together with Voho, some of the best ones. So I'm just going to go and write N8N in there. But before I do it, I have to execute workflow. And I'm going to go into detail on exactly what this workflow is, but I want to show you what happens. So when I create on generate ideas, so right now it's going and it's compiling everything. And we've got YouTube, OpenAI, we're using the ChatGPT API in order to generate all of these ideas after we have scraped this information from YouTube, as you can see. And then we are sending it as an email to Mailgun and we are sending it in a Google Sheet. So right now I'm going to look at this Google Sheet and I see that all of these ideas were generated right now. So it was 50 different ideas and these are generated right now. So these are all based on what exactly? This is exactly on N8N. Right now it went and it scraped all the YouTube videos that have been posted on N8N with 10,000 views. And once we have this information is sent to ChatGPT. OpenAI has this information and OpenAI completely writes a script how it works. So first of all, now I'm going to go into detail. So first of all, we've got a webhook. Webhook is where you can send any information. So right now, here, when we click on generate ideas, we are sending a post request, which is in programming just an API request. And this is sent to this webhook. So webhook is receiving this data. And then once we have this data, we are processing all of this information. And then we are going into YouTube and we are fetching this information. So we've got YouTube get N8N videos. And here we've set up a YouTube account, which is credentials for YouTube. The settings, all of this is set up. In order to do this, you need on Google Cloud a YouTube, you need inside Google Cloud the YouTube app, which I'm gonna link down in the description. And when you click on it, it's gonna go on Google Cloud and tell you, hey, just install it for free, and it's gonna install it, and then you can put all of this information. You can add the settings, you can add your OAuth, for example, if you want to configure it. This is where this information is coming from, client ID and all the client secrets. So that's the first step. Then you've got OpenAI, and OpenAI configuration has also been put in there. So N8N already has OpenAI and YouTube integrations. That's why you see both of these. And then format output data, all the data that is corrected, we clean it up and we format it in a manner that we want it to be. So here, sometimes we're also writing code in order to format it properly, in order to change it in the format that we want, which is best for me to read. So that's why you see something like this. And then we are sending it to Mailgun. Mailgun is one of email automation platforms that you're going to see, one of the best ones out there. And through this, you can send so many different emails, and that's what we're doing. And on the other side, we've also gotten Google Sheet, just like you saw inside Google Sheet, all the formatted data actually went in there. So right now, to show you exactly how it came into Mailgun, we're just gonna click on Mailgun. And we're just going to go into email, and this is an idea which is generated, N8N idea is generated. You see 0159. So that was 2 minutes ago, as you can see. And these are the ideas that have been sent per email. So my team, every day we run a cron job, and with that we are sending us emails, and inside this Google Sheet we are sending all of the ideas, and then from these ideas we're selecting some of the ideas which are excellent, and then I'm making content exactly about these ideas. Another thing which is really good, for example, if this is about N8N, then we can also automatically generate the JSONs. So JSONs for N8N workflows, which we can easily import in our system, we also do that. We can also generate all of that, and that JSON can be saved. This is also something that we do, and you can also configure it properly inside this flow. If you want to go deeper into it, I could also create a follow-up with exactly how I'm thinking about workflows when it comes to N8N. Just tell me in the comments if you'd be interested in that, and then we can sort that out. And look at this, AI workflow marketplace for creative professionals. So this is one of the N8N automation that has been created. And then it mentions in detail, okay, how should the workflow or the workflow look like? And all of the steps are also mentioned here. And also on every topic that you could see, you see what are the four different kind of automations or workflows or ideas that one can work on. So yeah, these are like the titles and all of the ideas that you see here, and we've got all of this here. This is completely filled. You can also use it. So in the follow-up videos, I'm also going to show you how we create automatically LinkedIn posts, which are like the carousels which are going really famous, and also on Instagram how we create different carousels which we are using on our branding, and we are sharing it, because right now we've started the process where we are pumping out a lot of content, because content is one of the most important pillars for us to win all the customers for Voho, because Voho is one of the best workflow platforms that you're going to see out there, and we are building a lot of these N8N workflows inside Voho. And also inside Voho you've got AI calling, so you can call as many customers as you want for inbound, outbound. You can buy phone numbers. So all of that we are building out together, and content is a huge pillar for us, and that's why you're going to see me create a lot of automations on how we are automating our content, at least the creation part. And then later on I'm also going to tell you how I think about editing, how much automation we are implementing there, and how much of manual human editing we are doing. And then on the other side, when it comes to publishing, what are the tools that we are using, because there's already so many tools which are out there. And also usually we prefer if our team publishes the content themselves, because all of these platforms much rather appreciate that. So yeah, if you'd like to also hear my ideas on that, I could make up a follow-up video on that. But yeah, this is how this whole automation looks like. I hope you liked it. And if you have any other questions, hit me up and subscribe to this channel, because we are going to be creating one video every day on one of these workflows through which you can automate some of the workflows in your business or in your processes. So thank you, and yeah, like and subscribe and send it to all your friends.